Welcome to your Saga Oasis. Is it true that being loyal is a choice, cheating on your partner is instinct? In reality, cheating is a choice, not an instinct. Don't blame it on instinct, because we are humans, not animals. One of the biggest reasons couples break up is due to one party having a love affair. Cheating can happen to anyone, at any age, no matter how beautiful, talented, wealthy, or successful you are. It also occurs in couples who seem very happy and have been together for a long time. Why isn't cheating an instinct? What is infidelity? It occurs when one person in a committed romantic relationship becomes emotionally or sexually involved with a third party without the knowledge or permission of their partner. To understand why people cheat, we have produced a video that thoroughly analyzes the reasons behind this behavior, which you can check out via the link on the description below. People often cheat for various reasons, such as not feeling committed, being emotionally unhappy, wanting something new, being curious, lacking self-control, and not communicating well with their partner. Sometimes, cheating happens as revenge for a partner's previous infidelity. However, it's important to understand that cheating isn't always caused by problems in the relationship. Even in completely stable and happy relationships, a person might still cheat. Nevertheless, there is no excuse for this behavior. According to psychologist Esther Perel, a counselor for couples facing this issue, many people who cheat are not necessarily looking for a new partner, but are experiencing an identity crisis. This is a period where individuals feel confused and insecure about themselves, relating to their values, beliefs, social roles, and life goals. Infidelity reflects a problem in a person's relationship with themselves. They are trying to find solutions through others, often multiple people at once. At that moment, they fail in love because they cannot maintain and grow a fulfilling love. Many people experience identity crisis, but not everyone chooses to betray their partner. Therefore, this reason cannot be used to justify wrongful behavior towards a spouse. This can happen to couples who have been in love for many years, or those who have been married for a long time. A certain famous star who had been married for many years and often posted affectionate and loving images with his wife on all social media platforms appeared to have a fulfilling family life. However, he was later accused of having an affair with another woman at his workplace for a long time, supported by undeniable evidence. Infidelity often starts with poor communication in the relationship, followed by a lack of respect for one's partner. This shows that the person who cheats lacks integrity. You've probably heard many people say that cheating is instinctual, while loyalty is a choice. There is nothing more disheartening than blaming it on instinct. What is instinct? Instincts are natural behaviors or reactions that do not require learning or practice, but are inherited from one generation to another, helping us survive and adapt to our environment. Examples of human instincts include: when we hear a loud noise, we often startle and automatically move away from the source of the sound. When something flies close to our eyes, we spontaneously blink to protect them from harm. In dangerous situations, we have the reflex to either flee from the danger or fight back. And when we are hungry, we feel the urge to eat and seek food to fuel our bodies. Instincts are common to all individuals of a species, and for humans, infidelity is not listed among these instincts. Clearly, cheating is not an instinct, nor is it an oversight, but a choice. Instinct is when you feel attracted to someone else, while choice is when you turn that feeling into action. It's not surprising that we can be shaken and impressed by someone else. It's a natural occurrence. However, investing time, effort, and emotions in a third person instead of our partner is entirely a choice. For example, Dane has a girlfriend named Daisy. Although Dane and Daisy are still in a committed relationship, he secretly hides this from Daisy to flirt and date a colleague named Missy. Even though Dane and Missy haven't officially crossed any boundaries, his actions are already considered infidelity. What should you do when you have a partner, but find yourself attracted to someone else? It's an undeniable truth that being attracted to someone else when you are already in a relationship or married can happen, especially for long-term couples. Everyone may have fleeting crushes, but deciding to pursue a third person is a choice. And with that choice comes responsibility and the consequences of your actions. This attraction is like a wave. It comes and goes. After about 2-3 weeks, you might not feel the same way about that person anymore. Later, you realize that since this feeling is temporary, it should not be given too much importance. Consider the following example. Jack has been married to Jane for 3 years, and they deeply love each other. However, recently, he became attracted to a woman he met at a client's company. Before sharing this with Jane, the feeling intensified. But after reflecting on it and having an honest conversation with Jane, his feelings and the crush began to fade. Eventually, he no longer felt attracted to the other woman. Similarly, Jane once had a crush on a male friend from high school. After a reunion, they reconnected, and her old feelings resurfaced. Not to the extent of thinking about him daily, but she would remember him with strong emotions for a few days and even wanted to message him regularly. However, after deciding to discuss this openly with Jack, her feelings for the high school friend gradually faded and eventually disappeared. Now, even when mentioned, those feelings no longer arise. Sharing is about trusting each other and improving the relationship. It helps one understand why the other feels a certain way, whether it's just a fleeting and harmless emotion, or if it's because their emotional needs are not being met. If nothing inappropriate has occurred yet, and neither person has crossed any boundaries, such as messaging daily or paying more attention to their crush than their partner, which would be problematic, then honest communication like this demonstrates respect for the relationship and for each other. If you take a moment to think things through and realize that your feelings for this third person are strong and serious, and you prefer their company over your current partner, then it's crucial to arrange a serious talk as soon as possible, even though it will inevitably hurt the other person to some extent. We live in a society that often overvalues self-interest, confusing self-love with selfish, irresponsible behavior. We need to understand that infidelity is a form of psychological abuse that is terribly harmful. The betrayal alone is a significant emotional shock, and the psychological wounds caused by cheating are invisible, yet enduring and often more painful than physical injuries. Therefore, if you no longer feel the same way, be honest with each other. Break up gracefully, rather than cheating on your partner. If you're getting to know someone and find out that they have a history of cheating on their past partners, you really need to consider their attitude carefully. If they still have excuses and try to justify their past actions, that's a big red flag. Cheating is often blamed on external circumstances like alcohol or childhood trauma. But these reasons are unconvincing and quite irrational. No matter how complex the reasons may seem, they cannot justify the act because cheating is not an instinct. It is a choice. Accepting infidelity as a normal occurrence sets a very low standard for those who have significant influence over us and those who will accompany us on the long journey of life. Infidelity is a complex issue and can be more complicated than one might understand. We can learn a lot from other people's mistakes, although this doesn't guarantee 100% protection against such risks. At least you can tell yourself that you have gleaned necessary lessons and have done your best for your well-being. When it happens, you won't blame yourself, wondering if it was your fault, but instead, you will have the best possible strategies for dealing with it for yourself. It's the end of the video. Thank you for joining us today. And don't miss out on more videos from us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell icon.